Good evening and welcome to Travel Talk with Lorie and
Bill.
from Dream Vacations, your local Dream Vacations franchise. We are Coffee Mug Travel, and we are here tonight to talk about travel safety, because recently we have been certified by our coffee company, by Dream Vacations, to be travel certified to help people travel safely today. So we thought we'd come out and talk about that tonight. The first thing we do need to mention is there are no new safety rules for cruises. We don't have those yet. Now they have them in Europe, and we're going to be looking at what MSC is doing in Europe to travel safely on a cruise ship. But first, we'd like to thank our sponsor, Rocky Mount Toyota, especially Rocky Mount Toyota Rentals, and of course in the new car division. Plus, they also sell a ton of pre-owned vehicles.
Yeah.
So we want to mention all of those because they are all great areas to visit when you visit Rocky Mount Toyota, whether you're looking a pre-owned vehicle or you're looking at a brand new vehicle, or you want a rental for the weekend or for that week-long vacation that you may be taking to Florida or Tennessee or up into Ohio now this time of year, because people are going to start traveling up north.
Yes, they
People
are.
are going to start traveling up to Massachusetts and Maine.
Yeah.
Maine for the lobster, okay? That's what I think about. Let's take a drive up the coast for a Maine lobster all the way up.
And
So-
those folks at Rocky Mount Toyota will take care of you.
They do, and they treat-
fantastic service.
And they treat you just like your royalty when you walk in the door. I mean, like you are, or you know, almost like you own the place. So go out and see those good folks at Rocky Mount Toyota and tell them we from Coffee Mug Travel Dream Vacations sent you out from Travel Talk with Lorie.
Yep.
All right, so we're gonna start off with a video my company made, Dream Vacations, about staying safe while you're traveling during COVID. So we're gonna watch that, and then we're gonna be back and we're gonna do some talking about it. And then we're gonna see what MSC is doing in Europe to sail so safely.
Yep.
We're back with a special edition of our virtual travel guide series. This edition focuses on the updates to the health and safety protocols being implemented to help keep us safe while vacationing. Your health and safety remain our #1 priority, as well as the largest concern for any of our travel partners. We're working closely with cruise lines, destinations, and resorts to ensure you and your family are safe while on your next vacation. As tropical destinations such as the Caribbean and Mexico begin to reopen, travel is in high demand as people are looking to get away for a much-needed vacation. In addition, the cruise industry is currently evaluating all safety and health protocols. CLIA, the Cruise Line International Association, is diligently working with each major cruise line to establish an industry-wide COVID-19 policy for all of its ocean-going cruise lines. There are several actions currently underway, including the creation of a few health panels comprised of leaders in the maritime field and public health officials. Once the new protocols for cruising have been finalized, we will be sure to keep you informed. For now, we're able to share with you what some protocols for destinations, resorts, and cruises may look like. We want you to travel with peace of mind and create great memories. Let's review some of the new health and safety protocols put into place as you plan to book your next getaway. Social distancing is everywhere. What you are seeing unfold locally in your cities is similar to the experience when traveling to a hotel or destination. For all travel, you can expect to see a few changes along the way. Online check-in for flights and cruises, along with staggered embarkation, will limit the number of people checking in at any time. Masks are required in airports, on airplanes, and in most hotels and on cruise ships. Hand sanitizers and social distancing markers on the floors or walls are visible everywhere, and you will see a lot of cleaning that goes on throughout the day. You can expect to see plastic shields when checking in at the airport, in the TSA line, and also at a hotel. Even though you'll be wearing your face mask, anytime you will need to show an ID, you will be required to pull down the mask when going through TSA. Also, you will be holding either your paper ticket or digital boarding pass to scan at TSA or at the gate. You may even be asked to complete a health questionnaire prior to boarding a cruise or checking in at a hotel. Seating on transfer buses at cruise terminals or in the airport will have signage so people can properly space themselves out. If you can, you may want to opt for taking the stairs when traveling, as there will be elevator restrictions in most places to allow for safe traffic flow. Temperature checks and health screenings will take place, including when you return to the ship from a port of call. We are seeing that the guest capacity has been reduced at many resorts, and future cruise sailings will now cater to far fewer guests at one time. Because of this limited capacity, resorts and cruise ships are booking up fast. So if you have a specific date in mind, please reach out to your vacation specialist today. All terminals, rooms, and public areas will be cleaned, sanitized, and disinfected with increased frequency using state-of-the-art fogging and electrostatic spray technology. Cruise lines are currently upgrading to new medical-grade air filters that remove nearly 100% of airborne pathogens, ensuring the air you breathe is clean. The cleanliness on board is of the utmost concern and key focus right now. Now more than ever, guests will be strongly encouraged to engage in frequent hand washing, including when entering food, beverage, and activity venues. Plus, hand sanitizer will be prominently placed and easily accessible throughout ships and resorts. Buffets and beverage stations will be full service with staff available to serve guests. Cruise lines have also increased flexibility with their cancellation policies, which means now it's a great time to book your next dream vacation. Book now and take advantage of some great rates and deals. And if you need to, you can cancel within close proximity of your sailing date and receive a future cruise credit that can be redeemed to book for your next adventure. Pricing will be going up and space will sell out, so act now and book today. Health and safety protocols will continue to evolve in the weeks and months to come as ships and resorts welcome people back. We know you may have questions about your upcoming travels, so make sure you contact your vacation specialist so you can plan a vacation to remember. We are here to help you every step of the way. Until next time, vacations are what bring us together, so let's keep dreaming.
So we have all kinds of checklists now that we have to give our clients to make sure that you're ready when you're going to that resort, especially if you're traveling to the Caribbean or Mexico outside the country. We have all the protocols you need to know about when you're going to be able to take your antigen test to come back to the country, because we all know you have to have that negative coronavirus test aboard that plane to fly home.
Yep.
So all these resorts have stepped up, especially all the resorts our suppliers deal with. They have all stepped up and they've all said that they will do this test for no charge. If you test positive and you purchase insurance at most of these resorts, they make accommodations and you have no additional charge, and they will bring you room service.
Yep.
Most of them are doing between 10 and 14 days
Yeah.
for the extra days. So that works out really well to take that fear away from what happens if I test positive. Most airlines now are having to step up and allow you to reschedule that flight if it's because of COVID.
Right.
So that's a nice world that we're living in. And like I say, we have all kinds of new checklists we're giving our clients. We have a couple fixing to leave the end of next week to go down to Cancun. And we'll be giving them their checklist in the next few days.
Yep.
So they'll know what they have to do and what they need to be prepared for. Most of our clients have been ready to travel since yesterday. I keep getting new clients to call in and say, we're ready to travel now. So people are ready to go. And so the thing about places filling up, resorts, Disney, all these vacation spots are starting to fill up. We are starting to see limited capacity.
Well, I've been ready to travel since a year ago, February.
Yes, we've all been ready to travel since a year ago, February, since the last time we stepped off that cruise ship.
Yep.
And so we're all anticipating the day that the CDC gives that all clear to sail again,
Oh.
okay? Which we're looking forward out there in the future, and that day is coming. We're going to look now at MSC and their new protocols they are doing in Europe and selling tons of cruises without any types of infection.
Yep. They're doing the temperature checks
And the safety questionnaire you have to fill out. They're doing an antigen test before you board, so you have to do that test.
keeping a at least a 6-foot spacing between everybody.
Yep. And they even came out with new wristbands that are your check-in, that are your room key. This is on one of their newer ships that they came out with this with, so that it's totally contactless. You don't have to
And right here, they're spraying down, sanitizing all the luggage coming aboard.
Yep.
They are just
Constantly sanitizing the ship.
going above and beyond.
They
Were always clean, but now it's unbelievable what they're doing.
They're also providing even more
Hand washing stations.
hand washing stations and sanitizing stations. We know that we're looking at, there will be temperature checks often. Also, no buffets. No buffets. The buffets will be served by their staff and not by yourself. So it still will be a buffet, but you do have to ask, and they do have to plate everything for you.
It'll cut down on waste, too.
I think it'll cut down on waste. I think it'll cut down on some of the long lines that you get at the buffets.
Yeah.
And I think there's also going to be, every ship's looking to have more sit down and serve you meals. So I think that's going to also cut down on waste. You'll have to make reservations for all the shows from what we're understanding, and that's what MSC has been doing. And they've also been controlling shore excursions so that you go out on their shore excursion. You see here at the spa where she was getting a manicure, they've got the plate of glass up.
Yep.
You'll also be able to do your ordering off the menu for your meal on your phone.
Wow. Yep, there's a buffet line right there.
All this does is make me want to board the ship tomorrow. Now, here they are leaving for a shore excursion like I was just talking about. They all have to be on an MSC shore excursion. And that's what we're expecting when we start back cruising here, that everybody will have to do that cruise line shore excursions. So the shore excursion can be controlled like in a bubble. But it makes me want to board that ship right now. But like I said, MSC is sailing out of Italy.
Yes.
And they've done it quite well. They've sailed quite a few before, and then they took a little break, and now they started sailing again. And they are all sailing safely.
Right now, it's Europeans only are on their ships. Americans aren't allowed to travel over to Europe.
No, because they are controlling the area their clients are coming from and controlling everything about that whole cruise. But it is like traveling in a safety bubble. Everybody's wearing masks, everybody gets temperature checked, everybody has a COVID test before they board the ship. So that is a really good thing.
Yep.
Okay, so I think that if we adapt some of those policies here in the United States to sail again in North America, we should be able to start sailing hopefully late summer. Now, here is an example of what they're doing at resorts, where they social distance you, they check your temperature thermally when you're walking in, they stagger how they're checking guests in, you have plenty of hand sanitizing stations, and there's your social distancing.
Reminders on the floor.
Yep. And of course, like this lady's doing at the check-in, she is cleaning everything as soon as they left. You'll also find that all public areas at a resort are being sanitized daily, some of them morning and night. And the housekeeping services will not be as they have been in the past. There'll be limited housekeeping services between you checking in and you checking out. And that is to ensure that everybody stays safe. See, now these restaurants make me want to sit down and eat.
Selecting their.
Yeah, that's right. You can do the menu and then you get to select what you want. So I think that's just a great way to go. I really do. And of course, again, those resorts that have buffets, they are now limiting that to staff serving you.
Yep.
Which, I mean, in my opinion, how much better can it get? You're at an all-inclusive resort or on a cruise ship where it's all-inclusive, and you're at the buffet, and now you don't even have to pick up that little tongue and serve yourself, somebody else is going to serve you. I mean, that's kind of like an extension of my favorite way to cruise.
You know, if they could just come up with, what do I want to eat? You know, that'd be the thing.
Well, I mean, I was
Read your
actually,
mind instead of,
I was actually thinking about having somebody serving me that strawberry yogurt and ice cream cone. I mean, you know, hey. I mean, when you think about this thing, I mean, it made the all-inclusive resort or cruise line even more all-inclusive than what it was.
Yep.
So let's break away for commercials, and then we will be back and see what Walt Disney World is doing to ensure safety in their parks.
Okay.
Pull back the shades on a blue sky, sunny day. Watch all the worries of the world just sail away. An ocean, keep your heart wide open. I'm too busy feeling this free. Hey, 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 come on and celebrate. Hey, 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 it feels so good, go ahead. Hey, 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 don't let a moment slip away. Perfect time, so let's go. Let's go ahead, open your eyes and free your soul. You picked the perfect time, so let's go, let's go. Taking a breeze with the magic kind of view. All that you need is right in front of you. So much to see, so much to do. I'm too busy feeling this free. Hey, 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 don't let a moment slip away. Hey, 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 it feels so good, go ahead and open your eyes and free your soul. You picked the perfect time, so let's go, let's go. Let's go.
So see, I could be there,
Yeah.
you know,
Yep.
laying by the pool, having that gentleman wait on me with my drinks with the little umbrellas in them,
Yeah.
okay? The frozen concoction.
Yeah. I just hope they got Pepsi Zero there.
I'm sure they do. I'm sure they do, okay? But of course, if you're not thinking about flying to the Caribbean or Mexico, you can always think about driving. Especially, you know, if you want to get out of the state, down to Florida, there's some excellent beaches in Florida. You can go all the way down to the Keys. You can stop in Miami or Fort Lauderdale area, or go on the Gulf side, you know.
The Gulf side is gorgeous.
You know. So, I mean, there's a lot of options, and of course, you need a rental vehicle when you're doing that.
Yep.
I really think you need to keep them miles off your vehicle and drive that rental.
Yep. See the good folks at Rocky Mount Toyota Rental.
Exactly, exactly. So we're going to talk about tips at Walt Disney World about what they're doing. So we've got some quick little videos that we're going to play. It takes about a minute and a half to watch, and then we're going to come back and talk about them.
The Incredibles.
Yep, the Incredibles.
Today's tip for an incredible Walt Disney World Resort visit: be super, Make a theme park reservation. In order to limit capacity, a park reservation along with your theme park ticket is required. Together, we can make today incredible. Today's tip for an incredible Walt Disney World Resort visit. Do your part. Dash off to wash your hands frequently. Hum an incredible tune for at least 20 seconds while washing. Together, we can make today incredible. Today's tip for an incredible Walt Disney World Resort visit. Be cool. All guests will have their temperature screened to ensure their temperature is below 100.4 Fahrenheit. Together, we can make today incredible. Today's tip for an incredible Walt Disney World Resort visit. Always respect the bubble. Keep 6 feet between yourself and others. Together, we can make today incredible. Today's tip for an incredible Walt Disney World Resort visit. Wear a face covering, darling. All guests and cast members are required to wear a fabulous and appropriate face covering. Together, we can make today incredible. Today's tip for an incredible Walt Disney World Resort visit. Tap into incredible powers with the My Disney Experience app. Wield the powers of the mobile food order service, restaurant check-in, keyless room entry, and more. Together, we can make today incredible.
And all those things really do. I mean, the Incredibles, that was a nice way to present them, but they are everything that we need to any theme park. You're going to have to wear a mask. You're going to need to get your temperature checked when you're going in. You know, you do need a social distance.
Yep.
Those are some things I've liked. You'll have to wear a mask, okay?
Yep.
You'll have to wear a mask while you're in the park unless you're eating or drinking.
Yes.
You know, and as the weather warms up and more people are allowed to travel to these theme parks, we're going to see, I think, more enforcement of the rules and the fact that you definitely have to be sitting down eating in order to take that mask off. I mean, Disney released this week that they are going to really crack down on guests in their parks to make sure you are actually drinking or eating when you have the mask off.
Yep. Not just sitting there the whole time you're sitting there with the mask on.
Yeah, and I think people need to realize that we do. I mean, wash your hands frequently when you're in these parks. I mean, that way it cuts down on any kind of germ spreading.
Yep.
And of course, they now have sanitizing stations all around, just like cruise ships have always had.
It's just like when we were at SeaWorld, we saw a lot more sanitizing things while we were there walking around. So.
And they were reminding guests that had their mask off, that were just walking with them off, to please put their mask on and be courteous to all the other guests that were trying to enjoy the park.
Yep.
So, like I've said at the beginning of the show, we are travel safety certified. Any questions, please give us a call at 252-379-1581. We are Lorie and Bill from Coffee Mug Travel, your local Dream Vacations franchise. So it's gone by quickly tonight. We're going to sign off and end with a video from AM Resorts about their safety measures they are doing.
Yep.
And we'll be back next week to talk travel with you.
And if you see us out there during the week at different coffee shops throughout the area, give us a holler.
And we'll buy your coffee. So it'll be worth to say, hey, aren't you Lorie and Bill from Travel Talk on WHIG? Because we'll buy your coffee.
There you go. Y'all have a great night.
Safe travels. We've dreamed of the day we would hear those words again. A warm wish for a journey filled with tranquil moments and incredible memories. We understand that the safe in Safe Travels carries more weight than ever before. As we prepare to welcome you back to the places you love, we have developed a Clean Complete verification 360-degree quality and hygiene program to provide you peace of mind. AM Resorts branded properties are accredited by Crystal Certification for International Standards, one of the industry's highest level certifications, verifying best of class in quality and safety. We're working closely with this leader to execute one of the industry's most advanced third-party verification standards post-COVID-19. Crystal PosiCheck secures an even higher level of quality, safety, and hygiene. We have taken into account every aspect of the guest experience, from warm welcome through fond farewell. Each luxurious guest room will await you with a Crystal Room Check door badge, indicating it has been thoroughly sanitized and prepared for your stay. All common areas, restaurants, and bars will follow new social distancing guidelines and increased cleaning, allowing you to relax comfortably and breathe deeply. Additionally, we adhere to the Crystal Food Check certification standards, a strict system of enhanced food and sanitation protocols. To maintain your well-being and promote healthy activity, all spa, fitness, and kids areas will be frequently disinfected throughout the day and deep cleaned daily. Our goal has been simple: work harder so you and your loved ones can rest easier, enjoying the vacation of your dreams and focusing on what matters most: each other. Because warm sands, blue skies, and unforgettable memories are right around the corner.
Buying a Toyota should be as fun as driving one. This is Trey Turner from Rocky Mountain Toyota, where we've made the car buying process simple. Get straightforward pricing on all your favorite Toyota models, so you can skip the hassle and the haggle and get back on the road in no time at all. Plus, enjoy the peace of mind that comes with our complimentary lifetime warranty, unlimited time, unlimited miles. Come see me today at Rocky Mountain Toyota or shop online at RockyMountToyota.com.